Yo, what up, guys? It's September 10th, Tuesday, and I just wanted to do a quick recap, so let's do it. I just wanted to let you guys know I did not enter into anything this morning, and I'm quite proud of that. I did think about getting into a couple plays, but I ended up not. One would have cost me, one would have profited me, but it's better to be flat than red. So. This one right here, I was thinking about getting into this play LJPC because of this resistance right here at $10. Um, Usually for these type of plays that have huge resistance up here and the play starting to trend upwards towards this resistance area, I wait for a hard pullback like this one right here. I wait for this hard pullback and I wait for some sort of bounce, but it never gave me the opportunity. It never bounced on me. I expected it to maybe bounce from 270 and sort of trail back up, and I would have took a short on this, but it didn't. It didn't give me the opportunity, so now it's fading off very, very nicely. I probably would have got in around 1075, and yeah, that would have been some decent profits right there. But unfortunately, that doesn't matter. I didn't enter it, and that's the way it goes sometimes. So, how the hell? There we go. Okay, so that's that. I was thinking about getting into that. The other play, I cannot figure out which one it was. And I don't want to spend too much time on that. So we're just gonna move on, and I'm gonna tell you guys about the other plays I was thinking about getting into, or not getting into, but I'm thinking about getting into later today. So first one is MIK. MIK is having a strong push all the way from 619 all the way up to $10, which is a 62% move. Abnormal volume getting pushed into this. Most likely it's because of this wedge right here between the 50 and the 13 EMA, pushing this thing on up. And I will probably be getting. This will be one of the three plays I get into this after hours. This is one of them. I'm going to show you how abnormal this consecutive volume is. That volume right there has never happened before consecutively like that. Big volume, big volume. So I'm going to definitely be looking at that later on today. MNK is probably the top option for today's after hours because of the price. I have a small account, so this price is much more beneficial to my account. I'll be able to put less cash in for a nice return. And again, this abnormal volume. This abnormal volume right here relative to its history. When has it had that same type of volume consecutively? Never. So that right there from 160 all the way up to 138%, that's pretty massive. So this is my top watch for the day, for after hours. And the last one is YI. Again, abnormal volume. Even though it's not a lot, guys, it's very abnormal. It hasn't had this, and I can tell you, most of the time I really don't even, dive into news on these things. First of all, TC 2000's news is just horrible. You need to go outside of the you need to go into Yahoo.com and see what's going on here. But anyways, I really don't pay attention too much to the volume, guys. It's all just hype, and I'm trading the emotional side of things, how people are feeling um, emotionally towards this play after it's this far overextended. Amateur traders are still going to be jumping in on this after hours, probably thinking that this thing's going to gap up. It may gap up, but the likelihood of other buyers getting into this, pushing this thing further up, is very, very, very small. Most experienced traders know that basically dead. This is not on their radar anymore. Maybe later after a red day to sort of bring some consolidation into this. But as of now, I could tell you a lot of experienced traders are not going to be jumping in on this play. And just like the other ones, MNK, what the heck? MNK, MIK, people are not going to be jumping in on this no more, guys. Um, it's just it would honestly be very, very ignorant to jump in on these things when it's so overextended. Oh, perfect. So right here I'm on Yahoo for YI. This is perfect. This is so you could tell this is going to be a pump. Look at this thing. So on Yahoo, I'm not seeing any news on this any recent news on this. I mean, this thing's happening right now. Oh shoot. This thing is happening like right now at on September 10th and obviously the 9th. And look at the last news that came out. It was on the 18 days ago. They signed a partnership. Let's just dive into this. Let's just see what's going on. So Shanghai leading integrated. So what I really just look for keywords here. I mean, yeah, it looks like just a partnership, which is very positive. But this was on August 23rd. You know, nothing happened to it. Nothing. Like, let's see what happened on August 23rd. Nothing. I mean, look, it did shoot up a little bit. You know, it opened up right here at 279 and it shot up to 316, but then faded hard. So this is just inflation. This is just pumping from who knows who, and it's gonna get a sell-off tomorrow. It's gonna get a sell-off tomorrow. I'm like 75, 80% sure this is gonna get a sell-off tomorrow. After hours today, I'm gonna wait for my consolidation pattern to start forming after hours, and I'm gonna be shorting into this thing pretty big. But I will be favoring MNK just because of the opportunity is much bigger here. This thing's from 158 all the way to 381. This is almost 140% move. And if I can just take away maybe 25% of this thing, I mean that's massive. That is massive. So let's see. Let's just dive in. I mean, this is fun. Let's just dive in and see what's going on Yahoo. So MNK. Anything today? Okay, something did come out today. Look at this. The Klein Law Firm reminds investors of class actions on behalf of shareholders of MNK, GVA, and NTAP. Okay, so clearly there's some fraudulent stuff going on. There's a whole bunch of lawyers and law firms getting people together to do a lawsuit against this company. Law action again. Yeah, and look at all this. Oh wow, look, they're gonna sell the business for 250 million. Okay, so that's why it's surged up. I guess this has a lot to do with the price. I mean, it's going to be selling at 250 million dollars, so that's a big number. It gets people excited. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah. So that's yeah, and that's really what's going on today. Now, I understand that this happened today, right? But look, I mean, this thing has been running the last few days, and they're settling their opioid case. Um, Look, they're going to be paying 24 million in cash to settle opioid lawsuits with 2 Ohio counties. This thing is just junk, guys. This thing is just junk. A lot of people are going to see that soon. I mean, the truth always comes out, and this thing is going to be a huge drop off. I'm going to definitely be getting into this. I'm even going to put a little star on it. I don't even use the favorites tab on my TC2000, but that's how confident I am that this thing is going to go down. If not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. It'll be Friday. It's going to be one of these days where this thing drops down all the way to maybe 250, $2. I would not be surprised if this thing fades all the way down, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's be optimistic, and let's just wait for it to happen. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. That's what I'm going to be going into after hours. I got to get ready for work. It's already 11:34. Damn, I gotta go. All right, guys, see you.